Hello everyone, good day, and a very warm welcome to the introduction of the CRXL range for Asia Pacific region. This time round, due to the COVID situation, we have decided to do it a bit differently with a recorded session where you can listen to it at your free time. I am Jason, the product manager for Asia Pacific region, and I would like to take this opportunity to introduce you to our new extended range of CR products, the CRXL pumps. Grundfos, we have been consistently improving our CR design to provide a more reliable and efficient pump range. The release of the larger CR pumps has given us new opportunities to serve the market needs. The height of skyscrapers, for example, has been increasing along the years from a height of less than 200 meters in the early 1900s to as high as 800 meters today. This means that there is a real requirement for pumps to meet such pressure demands for boosting or water supply applications. The CRXL pumps have been carefully designed to produce higher flow and head to meet such needs, and the new extended range today can now deliver a water output of up to 320 meter cubes an hour and up to 400 meters of pressure. To put things into perspective, one CRXL pump can now deliver a pressure as high as the Petronas Tower in Malaysia or the Taipei 101 in Taiwan. Industrial applications have one of the most demanding requirements for pumps, and because of that, we often have to rely on customized solutions to meet our customers' demand. The modular nature of the CR pumps makes it easy for our customers to pick and choose the right material and configuration that is most suited to their pumping needs. Take for example, if you are pumping a liquid of up to 180 degrees Celsius, you can select the CR pump to come with an air-cooled top. This solution generates an insulation effect within the shaft seal chamber, and because of that, no external cooling is necessary and ambient temperature is enough to cool down the pump. As a customer, this just means that you do not need to install extra components to your system, thereby reducing the initial capital costs. Finally, in today's world, everything is about data management. Being able to read and utilize such data is a big plus for any industries. Grundfos iSolution Monitor, or GIM in short, can help you to obtain instant insights to your pumps and its surrounding. By collecting data from the sensor, you can easily monitor the status of your pumps and optimize your system performance while maintaining a high level of system uptime. What this means is that you as a customer can be assured that your system is always running at the best performance and the pumps are always in tip-top condition. Our Grundfos CR has a long history in providing solutions to our customers all around the world. Our first CR pump has been developed in 1971, and 2021 is our 50th birthday. Along the years, we have added new materials and solutions to the CR range so that we can continue to offer the best products to our customers. Today, we are extremely proud to be able to present to you the new generation of CR pumps. The new generation of CR pump can provide a water output of up to 320 meter cubes an hour and up to 400 meters of pressure. Our CRE comes with inbuilt motor protection and controls, and they are available up to 22 kilowatts. With our CRE range, you can now view the pump's operational status, change the settings, and control your system with just a click of your finger. We have also extended our CR range with 6 brand new range which we call them the CRXL. They are CR95, 125, 155, 185, 215, and 255. Each of them is carefully designed to be robust enough for industrial operations. This means lesser downtime and maintenance for our customers, fulfilling our promise of an optimized and sustainable solution. The new extended range is rigorously tested to meet industrial standards and provide you with unbeatable reliability, top performance, and best-in-class efficiency. When you use a Grundfos CR pump, you can be confident of its performance, robustness, and quality. So without further ado, let me introduce to you the highlight for today, the new CRXL range. Firstly, the CRXL boasts an improved efficiency of up to 85%, and this essentially means that you will be able to reduce your electrical consumption significantly, thereby doing your part to reduce the global carbon footprint. By doubling the performance of the pump, we can now cater to new applications that was not possible previously. So take for example water intake applications, where customers often prefer to use the CR vertical multi-stage over end suction or split casing pump types. simply because it requires lesser space for installation. And by standing vertically, you also gain extra security against flooding of the motor. Because you do not need to do any form of alignment during installation, this also speeds up the overall time required, saving installer both time and money. The CRXL is modular in design and have different material variants available, giving it the ability to handle pumping medium as low as -40 degrees Celsius. So with the Grundfos CR, you will always be able to find a solution for all your industrial pumping needs. Lastly, low MPSH comes as a standard for the extended CRXL range. This is important as it helps to reduce the possibility of cavitation and thus increase the operational life of the pump. So take for example, in boiler feed applications, cavitation could happen to the feed pumps when inlet pipe pressure is below the vapor pressure of water. Cavitation is very harmful to pumps as the air bubbles implode on the impellers, causing them to be damaged. In some cases, it can even break the impeller into pieces. So by ensuring that the pump we use comes with a low MPSH design, we can potentially eliminate this risk, protecting the pump and ensuring a long operational life. From the curve, you can see that the 6 new CRXL range can cover a flow of up to 320 meter cubes an hour and a pressure as high as 400 meters. It is available in both stainless steel 304 and stainless steel 316 materials. A variety of factory variants is also available with the CRXL range, so no matter your requirement, you will always be able to find a solution with the Grundfos CR. The new generation of CR pumps incorporates 3 main components in its design, and they are critical in ensuring a smooth and robust operation of the pump. First and foremost, the balanced shaft seal is an important component in the CR pump. It is a cartridge type of shaft seal that can be easily replaced without removing the motor or the use of special tools. On top of that, there is no need for any alignment during the installation process. Customers like the fact that maintenance is a speedy process because the shorter the replacement downtime, the faster the machine can continue to operate. The CRXL range also comes with the thrust handling device, or THD in short. Because these are really large pumps, enormous amount of axial thrust is generated during the operation. The THD is therefore designed to cancel out the axial thrust, allowing us to use standard bearings in the pump while maintaining its robustness. As a user, this means lower spare part costs and a longer pump life. Finally, the laser welded impellers help to maintain the efficiency of the pump and increase the strength of the impellers. By having the impellers fully welded to the chamber, we eliminate any possible risk of energy losses, which could otherwise happen. This also reduces the risk of cavitation and gives our customers a peace of mind, knowing that the CR pumps they own is robust enough to last them a long time. The Grundfos CR range is carefully designed by a group of product experts in Denmark, so during the design phase, each component is carefully tested against real-life operating environment to ensure that our customer gets the best pump out of Grundfos. And that is something that we are extremely proud of. Customers will be glad to know that every single CR pump that leaves our factory is individually tested and verified against its performance curve. So when you get your hands on a Grundfos CR pump, you can be confident of its quality and reliability because we have done all the hard work for you behind the scene. The Grundfos CR pump is special because the major components are modular by design. So no matter the pumping medium or required applications, there is always a solution from Grundfos. The 4 main components of the CR pump that are modular includes the motor, pump modules, the shaft seal, and the connection type. Each of them is highly customizable, and I will go through some of the common variants that we do offer. First, our motor range is available up to 200 kilowatts with IE3, IE4, or IE5 classification. The higher the IE class, the better the motor efficiency and hence a lower electrical cost. For example, if you are pumping liquid of high viscosity or high density, then you will need to oversize your motor. This is because such liquids will typically require a larger power consumption. But the question is, how much to oversize to ensure an optimized solution? Oversizing by too much will increase the overall cost of the system, and if not done properly, the pump will not be able to produce the required flow and head. Grundfos has many years of experience in such applications, so you can trust us to come up with the best solution that fits your needs. The pump modules is available with different material grades. Cast iron or stainless steel can be used for pumping normal water, and if the water contains high chloride content, then titanium material can be used for such requirements. And on top of that, the CR pump can also be delivered polished or in a different paint color, or depending on your preference. Our cartridge shaft seal is one of the most versatile and important part of the CR pumps. In terms of material, it comes with silicon carbide as a standard. This can of course be customized depending on the liquid that you are pumping. Take for example, if you are pumping high temperature water of up to 180 degrees Celsius, then we will recommend that you use our air-cooled top solution with a HQQE shaft seal, using EPDM material for the O-ring. And in applications where you need to pump liquids that are sticky or abrasive, we would instead recommend you to have a double shaft seal designed for the pump. This is to prevent these aggressive liquids from wearing out or damaging the mechanical shaft seal, which could cause the pump to fail. So you see, depending on the pumping needs, we can mix and match the CR range and come up with a suitable solution to help you. Finally, in terms of pipe connection, the CR range is available with different international standards. Some examples of the connection that is available would include DIN or GIS flanges, Vitolic type of couplings, and many more. It is extremely common for different countries to have their own preferred connection type. So with the flexibility that we have in Grundfos, no matter where the final destination of your pump is, you can be rest assured that we will always be able to have a connection type that meets the country's requirement. Customers who require certifications to come with the pump will be happy to know that the CR range is available with an extensive range of certification. This is because the pumps are all being tested to the limits. As such, we are able to provide different kinds of certifications to help you comply with the legislative requirements. Other than the standard performance tests, we also provide vibration reports if the user is interested to know how much vibration the CR pump is producing when in operation. Material specification report is also available if the user wants to understand in details about the materials used to manufacture the pump. If you are interested to see how your pumps are being tested, simply request for factory acceptance tests. We will be happy to invite you to our factory to see the entire process for yourself. As a trusted supplier, Grundfos will be able to help you meet the legislative requirements in your country. Pumps today consume about 10% of global electricity, and this is mainly because most pumps installed today are currently larger than necessary. This causes a lot of energy to be wasted as these pumps run continuously at their top speed, regardless of the actual requirement. Global warming and climate change is a very real challenge that the global world faces today. I believe you will be glad to know that you can also play a part in helping to reduce the global carbon footprint by using high-efficient pumps which can be controlled to run at its actual requirement and shut down when not required. The final aim is to leave the world in a better place for children, and the solution to achieve this is already available today. The CRE is a smart and highly efficient pump that comes with inbuilt protections and controls, and they are available for all CR models up to 22 kilowatts. The plug-and-play design comes with an intuitive setup wizard that ensures easy setting up within minutes. The motor is compatible with both 50 and 60 Hz power supply, so you do not need to worry about the frequency of the power supply. Just plug it in and power it up with ease. The CRE pump is suitable for a wide variety of applications, for example pressure boosting, temperature control, wash and clean, and many more. This is due to the software within the pump, where it has different control modes, hence ensuring that it can be easily set up to suit your application needs. The wide operating voltage means that a single motor range can be used in many different countries, as long as the incoming voltage stays within the limits. As a distributor or partner of Grundfos, this means lesser stock keeping and more flexibility for you. We are proud to boast that our CRE range has been credited the highest efficiency rating of IE5, and this also means that whenever you are using a CRE pump, you can be sure that it is an energy efficient system that will generate huge savings in electrical cost. Lastly, the CRE has built-in condition monitoring to help you monitor the health of your pumps. Take the motor temperature for example. The CRE can detect the temperature of the motor, and if the motor temperature is too high, there will be a warning to tell you about it so that you can quickly rectify the issue. High motor temperature could also indicate that there is some blockage at the suction side, causing the impellers to be stuck. And if this is not rectified in time, there is a huge risk that the motor windings will burn off. We can also monitor dry run situations within your pumping system. Dry run is important because the impellers and bearings will require the pumping medium to act as a layer of lubricant during the operation. So during a dry run situation, the pump is running, but there is no water going into the suction side. This will increase the amount of friction between the impellers and the bearings, causing them to be damaged in the long run. So with the built-in condition monitoring of the CRE, you can have full control of the health of your pump, be able to carry out predictive maintenance, and also reduce the overall maintenance cost of your pumping system. The key component of the CRE lies in its motor, the MGE motor. This is a permanent magnet motor with best-in-class efficiency. In terms of protection features, the MGE comes with inbuilt motor protection. When there is any irregularity with the input supply, the MGE will cut off the power to the motor and protect it from further damage. Over temperature can happen when the impellers are stuck and cannot rotate, and this could happen in the presence of large debris within the pipes. Over and under voltage situations are also very common in countries with unstable grid supply. Over voltage situations will eventually burn off the motor windings if they are not kept in check. The spikes will generate heat within the motor windings and cause them to fail prematurely. Phase imbalance is the situation where one or more of the line-to-line voltages in a three-phase system are mismatched. This often occurs in areas with unstable grid supply, and in such situations, there will be current leakage which could cause potential safety issues. So with the MGE, whenever such situations occur and the limit exceeds the preset value, the motor will protect the pump and system by raising an alarm and cutting off the power. This will also give the user time to check on the situation to ensure that everything is working well before starting up the operation again. The MGE motors also comes with inbuilt control features to cater to different applications and needs. Many customers that we spoke to welcome the limit exceeded function because it gives them the flexibility to customize their system. Limit exceeded function can allow the pump to monitor any measured value and react with an action when the limit is crossed. An example of how to use this function will be to monitor the inlet pressure of a booster system. And by installing a pressure sensor at the inlet pipe, we can measure the inlet pressure value. Should the pressure drops below the preset value because of a pipe burst, for example, the pump will be able to detect this and react with an action like stopping the pump or raising an alarm. Next, the cascade function is available for multi-pump system and can be used with up to 4 motors. This function is one of the favorites that is well received by our booster OEM customers. It allows for automatic pump changeover depending on the load, operating hours, and fault detection. The performance of the system is adjusted based on the demand, and the controller will maintain a constant pressure through continuous optimization and adjustment of the speed of the pumps. This will ensure equal runtime for all pumps so that we are not overly dependent on only the master pump. What this means is that as a user, you can be assured that your system is cleverly optimized based on the demand and that your pump will have a longer operational lifetime. Stop at minimum speed allows the pump to automatically slow down and stop when the pump is running at its minimum speed. This function can be utilized in constant level applications, for example in boiler systems. So without it, the pump could essentially be running continuously at a low speed even when the desired water level has been reached. Not only is this a waste of energy, it can also cause the bearings to heat up due to the lack of cooling. Once this function has been enabled, when the water in the boiler has reached the desired level, the pump will slow down and stop once it reaches the minimum speed. And when the water level has dropped, the pump will start up again to fill up the boiler tank. Lastly, to utilize the multi-master function, we need to ensure that each pump within the system have their own feedback sensors. In situations where the master pump has broken down, the master rod automatically shifts to another pump, and this function adds redundancy to your pumping system and ensure that your operation can still function even if there is any issue with the master pump. The transition in this process is designed to be seamless with as little disruption as possible. So with that, we have now come to the end of the presentation. I hope you are inspired by the new extended CR-XL range as well as the entire multi-stage offerings that Grundfos can provide. For more information, you can refer to your local Grundfos website or speak to any of our Grundfos representatives in your country. I wish you a good day ahead. Thank you and take care.